So now that we've trained some positional isometrics for shoulder flexion, how do we actually train shoulder flexion? Well, there's a couple different ways to do it. You can do it unloaded, which would simply be putting yourself in a position of limited range and then trying to push into that range. Finding yourself in the same exact position we did the positional isometric in, and then lifting that arm until we get to the part where it just won't lift anymore, and then we fight for that space without making any compensations, and then come down for reps. And I think this is a great place to start if your range is limited like mine is here on my left side. Whew. So that's hard work. It's not painful, but it's hard work. So we'll do a round of 5 on the right. Ooh, that little bit of hold on the end, just really testing that in range. So now if we wanted to load this, there's a couple different ways we could do this, right? You could get a 1-pound ball and do the same exact exercise. So you could add a little bit of weight to it. Some people like to do that. It's hard for them to feel the muscle contractions if they don't have load. I would say that our end goal is always to be able to feel the muscles contract even without load, because if we can contract them without load, then we sure as heck can control it with load. But let's just show an example with some load. I'm going to use this dowel rod as my example. So this thing is probably about 5 pounds, give or take, maybe 4. So we're going to find ourselves in that same position, but I'm going to start low here. And we're going to see if I can actually clear this off of the floor. Take a big deep breath in. I'm going to set myself in a position that I know, or range that I know I can actively lift my arm up into. So I'm going to start low on the dowel rod. A lot of stabilization because it's so tall, which is what makes this a fun exercise. So we're going to take that breath in, stabilize everything, lock out that elbow to get that tricep engaged. That also helps stabilize the scapula. Exhale. Don't just throw it up there. Lift it. Control it. As high as you can for 5, 4, 3. Coming down with control. Tuck that pelvis. Lock out that elbow. 4, 3, 2. Down. Good. One more here. And down. Ooh. So that's a lot of work. Interesting challenge. My right shoulder was very tired from pressing down on the floor to stabilize. My left shoulder's tired from lifting the stick. So I think we're getting a good workout here. Definitely exhausting the muscle tissue. So let's go ahead and do just 3 reps on the right side to finish it out. Stack everything up, lock it in, tuck the pelvis, breathe in, exhale, control, 2, 1, down, breath in, Ooh, some stabilization work on this right side. Come down. Notice that the stick's wavering a little bit more on my right side. My brain's trying to figure out how to actually stabilize the internal and external rotation that the stick is causing. In short, it's hard for me to stabilize it on my right side. Surprising I did so well on my left. All right, big breath in. Keep it stable. And down. Oh, we're gonna get one more. Big breath. And down. Oh, goodness. That's a shoulder workout for sure. Things I noticed, right? I don't have as much range on my left side. Feels very hard to get high, but I do a good job of actually contracting this muscle tissue within the range that I have access to. On my right side, which is kind of shocking for me today, that when I lifted that dowel rod, I felt very unstable. It was hard for me to control the internal and external rotation of my right shoulder the higher I tried to lift the stick up. So the stick wobbled. So those are all good pieces of information to take ahead to further your training. These are the things that you're looking for when you're trying to figure out how to build more capacity in your overall training program.